Hello, welcome back to my tutorial for the Megaman game on Java. In the last part, I showed you to organize the object in a particular object manager like this. You can see here we are we are in the particular object manager class, and we also create a bullet manager to manage all the bullets in the game. Alright, and today I will create another object for the game. Particularly, I will create the robot R here. This is just the name I put for the object. So this class will be present for the enemy for the game. So the Mega Man can attack this enemy. Then we can get we can make some code for interacting the Mega Man with the with this object by the bullet. Okay. So in this part, I think you can understand all the thing I code I coded before, because you can open the robot or here in the origin code, and you can see we just simply extend the particular object and then provide some animation for this object. It's the same with the Mega Man, but for the Mega Man we have uh, many animation because it's quite complete, right? So for this we just use some animation, some basic like forward animation and backward animation. Alright, and you can copy the name of the animation and go to the file, go to the frame.txt and file in this file. Alright, and you can open the enemy surprise. So the robot, I use this. I use tree is made for the robot, and the below is the bullet for this object. So in this, I just copy all the thing in this robot. Okay, so you can read the whole code, and yeah, this is easy to understand, right? So just copy this, right, and go to the game object, create a new class with the name is robot all, and just paste on the code here, and import the cache data loader, and import the game workstation, import the animation. And for the robot bullet, we need to copy another class for this, and just go here and copy the robot or bullet. I'm very recommended you to separate the classes in this package to uh, to other package. You need to create some package to organize the code. Okay, so in this object, as you can see, you can you can easy to see, to find out some class. It takes you a long time to find some class, so it's not good for the project constructor, right? You can see in the game I coded later. I just separate in many package here, and we can easier to find some class in this package, right? Like this. Okay. All right. Just go back to the bullet. I already copy the whole, but I need to recopy again. All right. And remember the name robot or bullet. Just go back to our package and create another classes name robot or bullet. Finish and paste all the code here, and we also need to import the package. Alright, so for this class, this is the same. This is also like with the the blue file. We just extend the bullet and just provide some other animation for this to make it look different, and we also get the rectangle for the bounding to get collision with the enemy, and then we just draw the animation for the bullet, and we also call the update to update the bullet, like a movement or something like that. Okay. Alright, so just go back to our object here and import. Alright, so the bullet is resolved. But here, because we put the name is different, so we need to change it a little. Alright, so we have finished the robot object. So let me explain some important part in this class. Alright, so we have the same animation here, like the Megaman, and we have the start to shooting, we have the position. Yeah, I forgot what the what this property means and do for what, but you can read it. You can read all the code and easily to understand. Alright, so here we just put all the first default value. This is also the initial position for the object in the game. After calling the super constructor, I just create a new instance for some animation in this class, and the start time to shooting. Alright, so yeah, this variable to use to because this object auto this object auto to attack, so I need to define a simple way to do that. You can go back to the attack, and you can see alright, so just go to the update, and here is just update the position and set the direction. Alright, so here you can see I just check the time. If the time from the last, here I need to put the name is the last shooting time here. Right, so just forget that. I just guess the duration from the last time this object attack. If that time bigger than this time mean 1.5 of second. Alright, so if the time is bigger than 1.5 of second, this object, this robot R will attack. And at that time, I again set the last time for shooting equal this time. Alright, just easy. This is just for the auto attacks, auto attack in a game, and it will be different. It will become more complex in the boss, right? And you can, if you go to the final boss here, I implement some complex code in this. Right, you can go to my origin project and run the game and go to the final boss and see the attachment of that boss, and you can imagine how to uh, code in that. Right, so let's go back here. Right, and here is the layer all the object we need to get bow for the collision with enemy, and also draw the object. That's it for this class. Alright, so now we need to implement this class to be an object. So just go back to the game workspace here, and alright, we will go to the here, because right now we use the particular object manager to update and draw all the objects in the game, so we don't need we no longer uh, define the object in the game workspace again. Instead of that, we will define an object and put it directly to the particular object manager, so it will automatically update that object. Right, so just create a robot or and put the enemy 1 equal new robot, or and for the position I will put it to the for the SE maybe 600, and for the Y go 400, and also this. Then that I will call the particular object and add the object for the enemy 1. So just run the game. Alright, so you can see we have here the robot R is shooting right now. Easy, huh? Alright, so before I continue, I need to repeat again. So right now you can realize why we need to implement implement a manager class like this. So every time we create another object, we can easily create it and add it to a manager. So all of it we need to do with that object will automatically do in this manager. All right. So to put many type of object like this, you can see here we have a many class for object. We can do that if we don't use inheritance in the game. We need to create a parent object like a particular object is, and all the other object we need to extend from this parent object. So we can use an array to go through all the object and update them. All right. Okay. So now we will create the effects by the bullet. All right. So to do that, we need to go to the particular object manager, and in the update. All right. So not here. We need to go to the bullet manager here, and so just go back to origin code for the bullet manager class. All right. Not different. Yeah. So just in the particular object. No, particular object manager. Yeah, I'm sorry. We need to go to the bullet class here. If you can see here, if you go to our bullet, you can see we just update the movement for this class. So now we need to detect whether the bullets get collision with the other team. Uh, like if let's just go to the bullet here and copy the code from the origin and put here. Right, after we update the position of the bullets, we will get the particular object by this function from the particular object manager. Alright, so I will explain this function. In this function, I will put a particular object. This is particularly this is the bullet. Okay, this bullet. So I will use this bullet to detect whether this bullet rectangle here. Alright, we adjust go through all the object in the particular object and detect if the object team. Okay, so we have a two team, which one is Megaman and which one is the enemy. Alright, and if the bullet from the Megaman and the object from the enemy team, so the condition will be true, and this object Alright, so any object in the particular object array here intersect with the object in list. Okay. Okay. If I'm sorry, this object from the parameter input parameter, and this object from the list of the particular objects here, if they have a collision and they are different team, so then I will return the object in list here. I return the object that the bullet affected. Otherwise, I will return no. Okay. Just go back to the bullet. Right. So if we have any collision with the other team from the bullet, the object here will be not null, and I will check if it's not null, and the object stay the object stay equal alive. Okay, I will set the blur to 0 because I implement the blur in the particular object for all the object. If you can see, you can go to the particular manager here and go to the update function and see the remove here for the object. If the object stay equal dead, I will remove it, and for the for set blur to 0, and you can go here for the 0 and dead. Alright, I will find it. Alright, if you can say in the update function in the particular object in the state be heard. The heard mean the state that the Megaman is flashing. If you run the game, you can see the Megaman is flashing. That's the state be heard. And for the other object, I didn't implement this state because I have no time to do that. Okay, and I can find the access the frame, the animation for that is it takes me a lot of time, so I didn't implement that. I just set the animation, the time for animation is 0 to ignore that state. Okay, so but in the Megaman I implemented that. And you can see here I check the plot equals 0. If the plot equals 0, I will set the state to fade, and then from the fade, if the state equals fade, I just set the state to dead. Right. So the blur equals 0 relative with the state dead. Okay, keep in mind that. Alright. So let's go back to the I'm sorry to the particular object manager. And that here. So set the blur to 0 means that set the status to the dead. So if the object is dead, I will remove it. uh, and in this game I use the I just use the bullets like other objects. So the blood also have the bullet also have the blood. So if the blood is zero, I just remove the bullet, right? Like this. The plus is when it get some it reach to to its target. It need to be killed. Okay, I need to be removed. So I will set to blur to zero so that we can remove that. Yeah, we can remove the bullet. And for the object that we interactive, we will set the state to be hot and set the dam. Right, so just go to the function. You can see here I will I will accept the plot from the dam here and set the state to be hot. Okay, alright, and go to play again, and here is just for debug. We can remove it. Alright, so we can run the game again and see the Megaman. If it, yeah, if it get the bullet, it will be hot stay. Yeah, you can see the hot stay is flashing right now, and we can, yeah, you can see we, alright, and then again. Alright, so why it not okay, why it won't be removed? Okay, alright, so I forgot to set the dam for the blue file, because the dam is zero, so we cannot, so the robot can be killed by the blue file. So here I will set the dam for this blue file to the 100. Alright, so let's run again. Kill, just one shot. Alright, so that's it for this video, and if you like the video, please thumbs up and subscribe the channel. And if you don't know anything, please leave a comment on the description, I'm sorry, on the comment section, and then I will answer you so that you can easier to understand the whole project. And that's it. Thanks again, and see you next time. Bye bye.